What's going on, gamers? Out in the void of space tonight. Let's have a little look. Who's there?
Such a banging track. I see in the chat tonight. Oh, hello. I see Dinkelberg saves, Western Gamer, Sprucey Brucey, Swiss Online, Cross Dimensions, Russell, Stacks, Mad Maven, Hans, Peter, Tenerby, Lance, Atomic, Skiff, Cross, Chicken, ARW, Wingmaster, XNEM, Valley Reapers. In the Twitch chat I see Phoenix Knight, Commander Shepard, Ventus Prime, Evenstar, Roussel, Samtown, Wild Western, Renzo, Blazing Dust, Dun Hiker, Commander Shepard, Lord Anubis, Sid the Cat, Viking, Mandalorian, Andras, Replica, Ballistic, Battlefield, Two Twin Brothers, 5 Frubit, Watch Your 6, Alia, Lolf, Sleazy, Marissimo, Zero, and many, many more. So great to be here, guys, back with another live stream. And actually tonight, good news is we're going to be doing some more streams this month. So there's a good chance there'll be one on Tuesday next week. So there should be an increased amount of these kind of I'm not sure if we'll call them Dead Lost in Space, because I kind of want to keep that for Thursday, but so stay tuned. Hayden Rogan, welcome. Well, today's stream is going to be about the main thing that I've got prepared is I've got a build contest that I'm going to kick off today. Pretty chill, but it's going to be pretty cool, I think. And it's I've been talking about it the last couple of weeks, and I can actually bring it up in the background here to summarize what that will look like. Hold on. Oh, that's not working very well. I can do it like this. Is that good? Trying to get an angle on this before I show it. Yeah, that will do. That will do the trick, maybe. So, in just a moment here, I'm going to be posting this ship to the workshop. This is a ship that, we'll get into the details in a minute, but this is one of the things that I'm going to go through tonight. And this is going to be kind of a contest we're going to do here on these streams. You guys will have some time for it. Also today, we're going to do some Q&A, as always. There's always, it's been a couple weeks since the last one, so there's always lots of questions. And since the last one we had, we of course posted the blog about Space Engineer's future. So if you missed that That was, let me just check here. Yeah, that was last Monday. So hopefully you guys caught that blog post, but there actually is some things to go over. So I'll probably go over that blog post today and kind of go through the news there, because you may have missed some of the updates, you know, that are passed, and maybe you've missed some of the news of what's up and coming. So going to be a lot of that today, and if we have time after we've done that, we will do some showcase, see what you guys have been building out there in the community. Marek, how you doing tonight? So that's the main agenda for today. But let me start off by asking, how has Space Engineers been for you guys the last week or so? Having some good times in it? Maybe not managing to play at all? Maybe just been watching videos. How's your? Yeah, I'm just curious to know how the players are doing out there. Ribster, welcome. How you doing? I love being lost in space. Can you fix the multiplayer code? Well, here, this is the first question here for me. Again, it's one of those things, Vic, I always talk about, as well as performance, that it's these optimization is a never-ending mission, never-ending battle. Can you please remove the in-game limitations and let our computer define the limitations? I'm curious, Willie, are you referring to PCU limits, or are you referring to something different to that? Because, of course, PCU limits can be disabled, so I'm just curious what kind of limitations you are referring to. Maybe the shape limit you're discussing. I don't know. No time to play the game, unfortunately. Ventus. Feels bad, man. I've been working on my rover fleet. Variant of rover fleet. Wow, Sam. I would be on building, but like I said, I cannot because I don't have internet till Friday. Oh man, no internet. That's a difficult situation these days. The Xbox version needs a control overhaul. No intuitive building possible. Ooh. Well, I still wonder when it comes to Xbox and PC. I feel like the best solution for that would be custom mapping, right? And then you guys can map to whatever. Would that help, Lord Anubis, where you can map to whatever you wanted? Undo mod got popular. I'm officially a builder. You're playing Space Engineers Climb. I can't quite believe it. Amazing. Well, we are due a mod showcase, aren't we? We said we were going to do that one you've been working on, so maybe we can put the undo mod into that as well. Is that your mod, the undo mod as well, Climb? Okay, been playing. Greatest game ever. I like to hear that, Maven. Your GPU's been dead. I was playing it before my GPU died, though. Well, good news for you. Well, it's not good news. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least GPUs are getting a bit more affordable now. Am I right? Both, be that secondhand or new GPUs. I mean, we love the DLCs, but it seems that has been your focus instead of fixing MP and physics bugs. Well, the last update, Vic, the kind of community most wanted, that included a bunch of fixes and improvements. There was no DLC in the last update. Only 3 blocks and also additions, maybe to some DLCs. But you know, it's definitely not our only focus. And if I talk about the blog post in a bit here, just in case you missed it, you'll see that there are more exciting things on the way. So maybe I'll start with that there. Started a brand new world using the random generation water mod just to see how it felt. All realistic settings, locked first person, no respawn with tools, not allowed to mine for resources. Well, that sounds like some hardcore stuff there, Morlakamir. Let's see. Asteroid Armory Scenario is bugged on Xbox. Every time you start the game, it lags until the base. That's weird. So is it okay if is it always broken? Sorry, it lags, or does it get worse over time? Cryptic. I'm just trying to understand that there. Hey, Kana, how you doing? What is the server IP? This isn't a server right now. This is my single player world. So hopefully we'll get a server up in a little bit, but I won't. If Climb's there, I'll give him the signal in a bit here before the poor server Climb, maybe put a limit on the server day just so. You know, I know that's hard, but just hopefully we can somehow, you know, take it in turns, because it just gets so crazy when you have 60 odd people pasting stuff in at the same time. LTE. Yeah, I was thinking, Phoenix, you could always, if you got a decent LTE plan, you can always tether your phone to your PC maybe. Obviously, it doesn't work if you've got limited data so much. At work, that's good. Sneaking a bit of streaming, I appreciate that. Let me know as well, guys. I'm really enjoying these some of these updates that what you've been working on. The Valley here says now I've had PC, I can actually build my fleet. I had one on Xbox, was never able to put it. Sadly, my project was the Averter. So yeah, I mean, I see comments all the time, and every time we do these streams, I know there's Xbox users who are frustrated with the amount they can build. And I know it sounds very repetitive of me to say, but it still is the same. Like, you know, we want you to be able to build as much as you can, right? It is already optimized so much more than we ever thought was possible. I'll just remind you that there was a stage that we didn't think that planets were going to be in Space Engineer's Xbox build. This is some years ago now, but we were like working on the Xbox port, and it was like, okay, we're looking at the Xbox specs, and PC was there. And we're like, well, Xbox will probably be a space-only game. So, you know, I'm not trying to say that it's not perfect, but I'm just trying to say that, like, that what we thought was possible to get out of the Xbox, especially that base Xbox One, the OG Xbox One, you know, it really blew our minds what we were able to get out of that. Because if you compare the specs of it to the PC, like, I'm talking about the base Xbox, not the Series X, but you know, if you compare it to a PC, it was a real challenge to get, you know, things on there, and we cracked it. But of course, there is still limitations there, and I know that's frustrating for players. And any optimization that comes for Xbox also benefits PC, and vice versa. And I mean, mostly, anything that we find we're working on PC, and the optimizations go both ways. So even people who if we optimize for Xbox something, it'll benefit people on PC, especially people with lower end PCs, you know. So I just want to do a weekly reminder about Xbox, that I know it can be frustrating sometimes with the PC limit. So it's always like we want players to build as big as they possibly can, if that makes sense. So okay, lots of points here. Hold on, wait a second. Server's already up. Well, if you can find the server, you can sneak into it. But all right, maybe leave enough room for me. Probably is going to be. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's up or not. I won't be joining for a little bit here. We're going to go through this blog post and go through some of the news. Sectan, welcome. How are you doing? Mard1, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Let me just see. Yeah, the nice tarp mod. There's some nice tarp and nets mod out there. Stacks. And then sent me a screenshot the other day, actually. I wanted to ask you guys, who is like, who's at work right now, or like at college or something, and they're like, maybe they should be working or studying, but they're like, hey, what's going on YouTube, you know, or Twitch? I'm just curious how many people, because I know a couple of people watch from work, because this is like prime US work day here, especially. So where are you guys? I often ask the country where you're viewing from, but where are you viewing from the stream? Like, you know, work, college, home, the office, on the TV. I'm really curious where everyone's sat, or even on the toilet maybe. I don't know. Okay. What's happened? Buffering. We good? I don't know what happened there. That's strange. Because I didn't see any drop frames. It must have been a restream glitch. At home, work. We got some. Okay, because there is quite a fair number of people at work here. School in my room. Okay, desk in living room. Nice. Couch. Nice. I'm at work now. No management. Sneaky SE streams. On the phone. That's interesting, you know. It is interesting to see, because, you know, you sometimes picture I'm sat here at my desk, everyone else is sat at the desk, but in reality, like, people all over the world sat in all kinds of different situations and places. So, at home, Edinburgh, Scotland, nice. Work-ish. Cool. Really cool. Okay, guys. So, let's go through the blog post first up today, because it was like last week, but maybe some of you missed the exciting things that we announced. So let me just go through. It shouldn't take too long here, and then we'll come back to these ships. So, and after that, so we'll kind of do it in order of importance, and then after we've done that, we'll jump on the server and have a little hangout. But and we got some Q&A to do as well. I'm sure I saw some questions that I didn't answer. So hold your questions, hold them close, and we'll do some questions in a second here. Okay. Right. Okay, I'll give the heads up. There's no spoilers today, except if you missed the blog post and you missed about what's coming up. So unless if you've read that already, there won't be anything new spoilers, I think. Oh, one cool thing, we had a really cool meetup in the... I'll get onto that in a bit. Stay focused. I'll stay focused here. Stay on the blog post, and then we'll come back to that. So, okay. Hold up. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, I'm ready. So here we have the Marek Rosa dev blog. Space Engineers Future News, posted last Monday. So I'll glance over this. So yes, we hope you enjoy the Most Wanted update. News about V-Rage 3, which is the tech talks, and we had the tech talk on the water technology that we're working on for our engine there. Very, very volumetric water, very exciting stuff. We talked about in the community edition of Medieval Engineers as well. So if you wanted some updates on Medieval, you should check out that stream as well. So as you can see, we've been busy, and this is only the beginning. So this is a log post to keep you up to date. Working on a number of important updates and changes, and continuing our focus building our partnerships with the community. Exciting news on the horizon, and we wanted to offer a preview of what's next, as well as an update on more important changes coming to the Steam store and elsewhere. So main thing, our latest release, Most Wanted, was community inspired and released as a free update. All of our releases are heavily inspired by you, our community, which is true. So even though you might not think your suggestions being acknowledged, you never know when it might be. We're always looking at some great ideas out there. Yeah, so bringing your feedback, and from it, we are preparing updates based on your requests. So our next update is no exception. Grid AI has been often requested, so our current focus is a full release centered entirely around this concept. You can find more information about this below, so we're going to get that. So other news, we have a community spotlight, so where we promote your creations and spread the word about your masterpieces. Additionally, we have issued a call for community guides and resources. And then, as always, bug report, suggestions, and feedback on our support portal there. So we're going to get to the AI in a bit here. So this is some just going over some of the we've got links here to some of our community spotlight over every month pretty much. So it'd be really cool if you can get your work in there. And it's just, yeah, as always blowing our minds with what the community is continuously creating. So like, yeah, both blueprints and mods and worlds, I think, as well. So just keep on doing what you're doing, guys. Keep on creating that epic stuff. We love to see it. So community guides, modding and scripting can be hard, and it's sometimes easy to feel discouraged. Even the most ardent modder or scripter can run into challenges when completing a design. So we want to help ensure that you have the resources you need and remove any barriers for aspiring creators. Our community has created an extensive collection of resources. However, many resources can be challenging to find, or it can be hard to know which one to use, or even what is up to date. Our goal is to gather and curate these resources all in one place and make it easy to find and use these tools, guides, and resources. So we're looking for scripting, modding, building, gameplay, or anything Space Engineers focused. We would love to help spread the word and share your guide, tool, tutorial, or resource with the rest of the community. So if you send an email to community@KeenSoftwareHouse with that link, we would love to check it out and love to kind of add this to our curated list here. Okay, so something that's a bit more controversial maybe. We've announced a DLC price change. So starting July 7th, which was exactly 1 month after this was posted, prices will receive their first increase in 3 years. So DLC content will have its price adjusted to $4.99 from $3.99, or your regional conversion equivalent, but this will not change the base game. So the $3.99 memes are gone. In come the $4.99 memes. Before we make this price adjustment, we would like to provide every Space Engineers one final opportunity to collect any DLC they may be missing. So already going on, guys, we have what we're calling the Last Chance sale. You can check it out on our website right now. So in order to guarantee that as many Space Engineers as possible are taking advantage of this sale and get caught up on the DLC, it's a whole month. So from last week until July 7th. So you have, about 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks, I think, to get all DLCs as a 30% discount. And that's not $4.99 to $3.99. That's $3.99 plus a 30% discount. So I think it's like $2.49 or $2.69 or something dollars. So it's the cheapest. They will. Well, I mean, we always do sales, right? So we often do 30% sales and stuff now and again. But the 30% discount won't be as strong as when it's on a $3.99. If you know what I mean. So we can't have the month long on Xbox, but Xbox players will get the opportunity to have the same between June 21st and June 27th. So they have. I think that's a Microsoft thing. So you have a week starting, I think next week, to also get any DLCs 30% off. So just announcement, this did cause some controversy, obviously, but I hope you guys are okay, not to don't find this too much of a problem. Yes, so Last Chance sale, I can link it in the chat in a second. Maybe we can get some links in the chat as well. So that is not through Steam as well, that is through the Space Engineers website, but it gives you a Steam key anyway, so it's for Space Engineers on Steam, but it's through our website. So I will link that in the chat in a minute here. So moving on to more exciting things here.
Grid AI.
That's right, it's coming. The time to build your friends is on the horizon. Coming later this year, we will explore a future full of automated and animated allies and enemies. Our end goal for this major update is to completely change what a grid is and redefine the enemy and AI experience. We are currently in the process of creating tools that will empower your creativity like never before. We believe this may be one of the most impactful updates we have ever released, and we cannot wait to see the workshop come alive with your creations. This update will not only reshape many major elements of gameplay, but it will also serve as a basis for continued exploration of the NPC concept. These powerful new mechanics will create new engineering opportunities and serve as a foundation for future upgrades and improvements to the existing PvE content. It is still in early development, so stay tuned for more information as we get closer to release. So, that's it. That's right, it's coming. Grid AI. It's going to be massive, guys. So, I don't know. Let me know. 07, who missed this update? Did anyone miss this blog post? Is this today's news? Is today's news new to you? I'm just curious how many people this didn't reach, if you see what I mean. Give me a little wave if you have no idea. This is on Marek's blog post, which we normally post blog posts about the development of Space Engineers. So a lot of people missed this. Then that's great. Okay, that's really good. Well, the news is out there now. So if you're wondering what we're working on, there's no more mystery or anything. I can say Grid AI, and again, this is serving as a basis for the continued exploration of the NPC concept. So this might not be the first and only update regarding the AI in Space Engineers, but you'll just have to wait and see. So just summary, what's next? Continued development for both PC and Xbox, so lots to looking forward to, and just the fact that, just a reminder that we release everything on the same day. And that's pretty much it. And always just we're hiring new people, so please do if you're looking for a job and you're interested in Space Engineers or that good stuff, then please do apply. We're always looking for talent. Our team is global, and we offer both relocation to Prague, but also remote work from anywhere in the world. So yeah, we've got quite a diverse multinational team here now. So we have actually for a while, but even more so now. So that's just Marek's blog with a little bit of the news. Yeah, the DLC price update and kind of what we're working on next. So hopefully that was useful for me to go through that now for some who didn't see that yet. Right. So I'm going to also link in the chat the last chance sale here. Let me just there we go. So that's a bit of spam there. A bit of spam in YouTube as well. So there's the link for that's specifically for PC version, which will give you a Steam key, and that's I mean right now it's like the discount on the DLCs, it's like $279 rather than $399. But then again, going to $499 at the start of July. So yep, there's that. Just kind of off-topic news. I met up with a bunch of engineers in Prague on Monday and Tuesday. Really, really cool time. It was quite impromptu. I was basically like, I was saying like, oh, who's in Prague on Monday? And there was, we had an engineer coming from Germany. So I kind of arranged something, and we did a bit of an office tour. We went for beers and did a bit of walking around Prague and stuff. It was really great. It was really, really awesome. And there was like 10 of us, I think. But just it's always really great to meet players of Space Engineers and, talk about all the details and get nostalgic and stuff. So I'm just going to put on some more SE music here. Give me a second. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, I'll just put this on for a second. Okay, fine. Well, Dominic, don't. The thing is, it was very, very spontaneous, but I would like to do another one. I'll say this. We would like to do another open day, kind of a keen con, but we're waiting just for currently the garden is under renovation, and it's like all dug up right now. So once that's done, we would love to do an event at our offices in Prague. Invite everyone, will be welcome, to come. And obviously seeing the offices, and hopefully we could do some kind of, make it into like a pretty cool event. Maybe there'll be some reveals or something like that. So, but that'll probably be next year. So that'll be next year, because we want to finish the work there. So it'd be much better for like hosting an event like that. But this is kind of still off unrelated. That later this year, I would like to organize an impromptu, not impromptu, but organize a meetup in Prague again in September maybe. And it won't be anything too official. I'll be there. There'll be some other keen devs there. I know there was some on Monday. And we'll just be hanging out, meeting you guys, putting faces to names and stuff. So I'll try and get something more solid, but it'd be really cool to. It was just a super, super good experience. Both Monday night and Sunday we were doing stuff. Tuesday night we were hanging out. So just give me like, we'll put the KeenCon, the bigger event next year, but could you give me another round of 07s if you're either in the Czech Republic or Prague or near enough, or that you would travel over for like a weekend of just hanging out with the community? I'm just curious again, how many people out there would potentially be up for just like a meetup, so to speak, so I can think ahead to September, because let's have a look here again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the 9 we had. That's like 17, 18, 19, 20. Hey, Ada's there. How you doing? I met Ada for the first time, which is really great. 20, 21. Okay. Just consider I just asked right now. 22. Like, it looks like I can think of some people I know who said that wanted to come if it was like more given advance. Like, I feel like we could. Looks like 30 could be just instantly. We could get like a big group of 30 people. Yeah, I know, like, because again, like, if you're traveling from far afield or like, the US or something, I would really want to be able to provide something really cool, like, you know, like an event at the office, and we could do something, you know, make it as a part of like some reveal event or something to announce something, you know what I mean, something really unique, something like a mini convention, but mainly just kind of cozy, if you see what I mean. But this, what I'm talking about now, would really just be more just about hanging out with other people from the community. So yeah, that's great. So I'll keep that in mind. It looks like there's enough people who are knocking about who could be up for that. So Histidin's in the chat. Another person I met on Monday. Tuesday, sorry. Good to see you, Histidin, again. It was awesome time. I want to post a picture of the meetup, but I don't know. I should have checked if I want to check if everyone who was there is okay with their faces being on the internet. It should be fine, but I will check with them first. Virtual tour, yeah, we can do a stream as well, Krogan. Yeah, we could do it. I didn't do it on Monday, but we could potentially. I could do a live stream, like just to kind of get people who are not there to be part of the vibe or something like that. So, yeah, kind of off topic about the game, but I really had such a great time with all the peeps on Monday and Tuesday that I just wanted to. I'm already like hyped for the next event, if you see what I mean. So, great. Before, there's so much to talk about. Before we move on to the build up above here, I would like to just, I meant to do that before. Do you guys have any questions about anything I've already said today? Let's put it that way, because I've kind of been rambling quite a second here. So if you've got any questions about what's already been discussed on today's stream, let's get that out the way, so we can do that. So yeah, I'm sorry, Severs. Yeah, it's a bit far out, especially if you're not in Europe. It's it's not so far. We would love to do. I would love to have an SE con or something like that. We've done mini events in the past, like, you know, at some point in the past, before COVID, we were doing them every year. Some of you in the chat may have known about it, may have come, but like one time we had this office event, and like it ended with like 30 people in my apartment for like an after party. It was pretty, it was pretty crazy. But yeah. Well, if we get like over 30, I don't think we'll do that. But it just thinking back to it, it was just such a blast. Anyway, questions. What was the question? Question. Mech blocks. Ideally, questions about what we've already discussed today, just so, you know, blog posts and stuff like that. But we can get to more general questions a bit later, Oil. Okay. The grid AI, how are you thinking it will be implemented? Oh, cabbage. That's a good. Well, we can't say too much now, but you're not going to have to wait so long to maybe learn more about it. But the main thing is, it's both. As I said, you can take quite a lot from that blog post. Like if I just take out the things that are, you know, build your friends, redefine enemy AI, you know, workshop, come alive with creations, stuff like this. So you can may imagine, but in terms of the details, the technical details, it's a little too early for that, I'd say. But hopefully that gets you hyped. Who decides the community spotlight stuff, and why did you choose me, Green Bean? Probably because your build was incredible. You know what? I'm not. There is. It's. I don't. I'll actually check with Kianata, because I see them, but maybe there could be a way to like. I'm not sure if we should make like the way we find them and stuff more public, so then you guys can have a better chance of if you want to be trying to be featured in that, you know. So. Green, I will actually take that to note, and I'll think about that one, okay? Because some people might want to like try and get that there. Oh, there you go. He's in the chat. That's what I want to see. Kianata, the community team decides the spotlight. Very good. And Kianata, as you're there, is there any way to maybe, like, where do you look, so to speak? So like, where does the community team look? So what's the is there any way of increasing your chances of getting noticed, or is that a mystery? Is that intentionally a mystery there? More questions here. I'm actually old enough now to work with you. I only have one question, do you teach how to do that specific job, or do you have to know it? Ideally, Valley, it'd be good if you had some experience in what you want to do, but we do internships as well. So that obviously can require a lower skill set, and there you can learn a lot. And we've had a bunch of interns who have then gone on to be full-fledged members of the team and have brought so much to the game. So depending, I don't know your situation, but there's no harm in sending an email to our jobs@keensoftwarehouse.com. And you never know. Even if it's important to note that even if there isn't an application, a job position for your skill set, feel free to send your CV anyway, because you never know. We have creative positions based on what people have sent in. So I'll also say, if we're talking about jobs, don't worry about if you get rejected, because I actually know a handful of people at Keen who were rejected at least once. Maybe it didn't work out the situation, maybe they couldn't pass the test, or they didn't have quite the skill set, but they persevered, and then they applied again, and boom, they actually did join the team, So we love to see that. We love to see the passion and perseverance about it. So, oh, my voice is so much rambling already. So it's intentionally a mystery. Do your best, make awesome stuff. We will see you. Most importantly, the community will see you. So there's the there's the advice from Kianasa. Thank you very much, sir. Server IP, not yet server IP. In the entertainment industry, rejecting means nothing. Yeah, there's just so many reasons why you might be rejected. It might just be because we don't have you applied, but we already have too many people on. Say if you apply as a junior, right? We are looking for programs. Maybe at that time we have too many juniors, because obviously juniors do often require some more practice, some more training from a more senior staff, and obviously they can't have so many people to kind of to assist with that. So it really can just be if you applied one day, and then if you apply and then you get rejected, maybe a year's time or something, the situation would be different. So there's a lot of factors there, but I would just say this: if you are really passionate about joining our team and what's the future of Kinsoft, and I can't go into it, it's in my head, but I've got the sniper is targeting from the window. Just keep at it, keep trying, because really, I've seen it happen so many times that people have joined us after multiple applications. So okay, right. Will the Series X get no PCU limit option? We were talking about Xbox already, Darkstar. Does Xbox Series X already have higher PCU limit? It should do, right? I don't know about no PCU limit, but from my knowledge, that the Xbox Series X should have a higher PCU limit. I don't know though for sure, off the top of my head. Mad Dog, welcome. How you doing? Keep grinding. Yeah. But there's a quote I did about that. Did I do that on stream? I did do this. Yeah, it was and that's all for now. And as always, hold on. That's all for today's Space Engineers update video. See you next time. And as always, keep calm and carry on grinding. Yeah. Blast in the past right there. Yeah, there we go. So there was, I thought there was. So yeah, it applies also for, looking for jobs in general. Okay. Also, Kianot, as you are there, sir, if there's anything I should talk about, please let me know. I've already gone over the last chance sale. I will definitely remind everyone again about the last chance sale a little bit later here. But if there's anything else it'd be a good chance to announce, please do let me know. We've gone through the blog posts from last week, which was also very useful. Not everyone knew about the Grid AI updates. That was also pretty cool. Yeah. Going to send in an application tomorrow. Wow. I'm a recent transplant from New York to Prague with a background in 3D art. Very cool, Rob. That's great. We look forward to it. Awesome. The main HQ, we only have one office, and that is in Prague, Czech Republic. But again, I would, if you can move here, it's great. You know, the country's great. I'm blank. The office is great. But there's no pressure there either. So if it's, we understand circumstances are pretty difficult. So depending on if it works out for both parties, remote work is possible these days. Kianata's remote. There you go. When can we expect more info about Grid AI? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, we only just posted the announcement about it last week, so probably a little bit of time here. But I don't actually know when. But as soon as we're ready to, as soon as we're more certain about some things, it's still very much in progress right now. The guys are working on it, like today, working on those mechanics, working on the functionality of that stuff. There you go, Kianata. He might be a bit biased, but still. Prague is incredible. The office is incredible. Cannot recommend enough. There you go, right there. Speaking of 2014, anyone got a physical limited edition copy of SE from back then? I do. Yeah. Does anyone in the chat have one of at this point, very rare physical copies of Space Engineers? They were selling them in Walmart in the US for a while, and I even remember a post on Reddit. Somebody found one, it was a bit. I think it was even a bit damaged, but it was they were searching through at Walmart, and it was this Space Engineers, this lonely Space Engineers CD on one of the shelves there. It was a pretty wholesome post. I remember seeing it. I think they picked it up. I think they're pretty rare at this point. It's a little scuffed. I had a couple at some point, but I think I gave them away. I should have kept those. Should have put those in a frame and stuff. Who knows? You're welcome, Valley. I try to answer. Yeah, I'm doing my best to get through some of these questions. There's, as always, lots. Oh, I've lost sound in one ear. What the? Okay. Huh? No, I'm good. I've got one at least. I think the one I've got is sealed as well. It's got the plastic wrapping on still, so I'm going to keep that. Keep that for memory. CD-ROM? Yeah, well, DVD-ROM. Yeah, we used to... It was because mainly back in the day, 2014, it was still pretty common to not have very good internet, right? And I know some peeps out there unfortunately struggle with internet, but the average internet speed, is a lot better than it was in 2014, right? So, back then it was really because it was to try, for some of those people who might live in remote locations, you will have to always update Space Engineers, right? We've been updating to Steam all these years, but I think there was I think the physical copy came with 2 CD keys. It was I think it came with 2 keys, and the disc installed a bunch. I don't know if it was 10. I don't know what size it was, but it installed a significant amount, so there'd be less to download, But it was also just kind of cool. There was some other little bonuses inside it. It was kind of this limited edition thing. So, yeah, good old DVD-ROMs, CDs and DVDs, almost pristine, amazing. Got the original poster cards too. Very nice. Well, Marcus, I've got good news for you. This is where you guys come in. So we'll go to some more questions in a little bit. I see Checkerman asking about stuff that we can share. So about Grid AI, I don't think I can share anything more about it, but hopefully you guys can get thinking, get hyped, because there is definitely going to be, as this thing says, it's going to be really game changing to the PvE element of the game. So, right, next up on today's discussions, I've just tapped this thing again, is this ship. That's right. Let me just check I'm not leaking anything. Hold on, because I need to bring this. Always the blueprint menu scare. Oh, no, I actually would have leaked something that maybe. Would I have leaked it? Hold on. You never know. You never know. Okay. How can I not do that? You see what I'm building, you see. You know, it's like, oh, I know what to do. I'll do it like this. There we go. I've got a good way to hide it. Okay, great. So, see some sneaky stuff. Right. Here it is. I played around with the name a little bit. This ship you've seen in the trailers, multiple trailers, in the main menu. It's even in this kind of like tapestry we have at the office here. It was originally called like the, I think, XSC Carrier, which originally was the Xocliw Space Corporation this was back in 2013 even. And I made this ship. It was 2014. In 2014, I built this ship. And I know this is a repeat of a story for some of you guys, but just giving you some context before I do this. So, I've used it in multiple official trailers as a backdrop, as a cool ship in the background. But I made it in 2014, and when I used to play the game a lot more, you know, just in my free time and pretty chill environment. But I never finished it because then I got busy. I think I joined Keen, or not so often. I got really busy, and I never completed it. And for the last years, like pretty much whenever there's a video especially, but literally for years, the people have been asking, what is that ship? Where can I get it? Where can I get that ship? And the answer's been normally pretty quiet because it's my ship. One of my only kind of pride and joys. But I never posted it because I wanted to finish it. I wanted to do it myself, finish it, and then post it. But the thing I'm realizing now, the time is going on, and I still can't see in the future when I'm going to have time to build it. And not just because it's like, maybe you guys don't have time either, but it's the fact that I'm a very, very, very slow builder. Like, this would probably take me like 6 months to finish, I imagine, honestly. I know some of you guys can build like a freaking crazy thing in like, a week. So that's the idea behind this. So I kind of came up with the idea like a month ago, I think, that I was like, well, okay, let's post it. Let's post it on my workshop as it is. I made some changes to it today, actually. I tried to find the best version. And it's pretty bare bones. It's got, actually, if I close this here, you can have a look here. It's pretty bare bones. We didn't even have 2x1 blocks back then. We only had ramps and staircases. You know, the selection of blocks was very minimal. We did have, a couple of weapons, but no 2x1 blocks. You think of now, you open the G screen and we have, I don't know, all of these armor blocks. Nothing back then. So it's very basic in shape, but I'm very proud of it, and it's still one of my pride and joys, I say. But I know that you guys have so much talent and so much skills. So what we're going to do is I'm going to post it, and then it's going to be one of these things on stream, and then we'll give you guys about like a month. And if that's not long enough, it's a pretty big build, maybe 2 months, to basically take this ship and upgrade it to 2022 standards. Almost, what is it even now? Like almost 8 years after I made it originally. So you got all the new R blocks, all the DLCs, everything. And basically, I think it'd be really interesting because we'll get a ship that's similar, but all kinds of different like flavors, different like creative minds that have their own kind of, put their own spin on it. And then my idea is that actually what we can probably do is the winner, we could actually post on the official Keen, we have like a Keen Software House workshop. with all the builds from the trailers and videos and stuff. So my idea is that we take the winner and post that as like the official Keen approved variant or something like that. It's pretty chill, pretty casual, but I just know that some of you guys have been dying to get your hands on this ship, so I thought that we'll do a more fun way of posting it onto the workshop. So are you up for the challenge? Put an 07 in the chat if you're up for the freaking challenge to upgrade this 2014 Relic. It's got 87,000 PCU currently, 34,381 blocks. It's a big old boy. And it's mostly heavy armor. You know, like, this is heavy armor. Like, I think some stage at the top is like 2 layers of heavy armor. No, somewhere. So you may want to take out some of the heavy armor and replace it with light armor. So we'll talk about it in a little bit here. What we're going to do is, wow, a lot of 07s there. So we'll gather them in a bit. So this is, I will make something in a couple weeks time. Once you guys have been building it, and we'll see, we'll have a better way to submit these, and we'll have a look at them. We might have to do them on one of my streams, because I think if there's a lot of entries, it'll probably take quite a lot long to go through them here. But great. So without further ado, let's actually post this on both Steam and Mod.io. Now, I know it's quite heavy for Xbox users, but technically it'll still be possible. It's 87 now, maybe with all the stuff in, if you click, like, I want to give Xbox users an opportunity to also go for it. And I guess if you build on, I don't know, what is the PCU limit? I know it's 200. What's the PCU limit on the different ones? I know, like, on dedicated server it can be limited, but I still want to, even though it is a bigger build, I do want to give the Xbox community an opportunity to also take part in this, albeit you may run into some limits. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the armor replacer. Who knows? All right, so bringing it in here. This is quite a tearful moment for me here. 2014. I wish I could find out when I first made it. I don't know how I can find that dead out, but it definitely was in 2014. I remember that much. So here we go. XEBON Battlecruiser. Publish. Yes. Ship. Steam. Mod.io. Go. Oh, experimental mode. Okay. And it's gone. It's truly gone there, so... Okay, I think it's... Let me just check. It looks all good here. I'll bring up this. Yep. It's there. Great. I think it should be public, right? Okay, good. Okay, so... maybe someone can share the link in the chat. It shouldn't be too hard to find, but I can also grab it. Hold on. All right. So it is it's a big one. No, I thought so. It's like 500k or 600k in experimental. So you should be okay, depending on your system. So I realize this might be more difficult for some, but this isn't. Just for the record, guys, this is kind of just a fun, more casual contest. I am thinking up a new contest on a bigger scale that I'm planning to talk to Kianata and some of the other community guys about. This will be more official, and also this will be, you know, it won't just be this ship. It'll be something more varied. So I was already talking with the producer of SE a couple of days ago about organizing another contest. Although that said, I'm still a little torn whether to do direction to go in, whether it should be a ship build contest, a screenshot contest, or even another music contest. Because honestly, that music contest last time was, I know that, again, it's depending on your skill set, that might not be for you, but I absolutely loved like judging and working on the song contest. So we'll have a little discussion in the team, but there will be a more official contest coming up. This is just something that I just want to do for these streams here and give you guys to build as it's posted anyway. So here we go. And now that's done, I will just, as you guys listening here, I'll go through a little bit of this ship to kind of say how I imagine this going. There's a couple of different variants here. I was trying to find them. I actually went in and tidied it up a little bit because there was some random stuff, like some leftover things. So, yeah, a lot of heavy armor you might want to replace. You can obviously, if you want to change the shape of it a bit, that's also cool. I would try and keep it roughly looking the same, right? That's the point, to keep it like more like an upgrade rather than a whole conversion of the outside, at least. So obviously you can replace, get some more armor block variants in there and so on. As long as the rough, shapes of it is recognizable from like the videos as it is here, right? Then that's cool. For the color as well, maybe some of you guys will. I was always just keeping the outside very minimalistic, and the inside wasn't done yet. But like I was getting there where I wanted to add some like. This is the red carpet on the inside here, but this is 2014 builds right here. So, of course, if maybe you want to make the inside more colorful and diverse and maybe keep the outside as it is, or maybe you want to give it a lick of paint, give it some color, really brighten it up. That's I'll leave it up to you to decide. Other things to note about it here. So the main deal with this ship, I don't know what to call it. I called it a battlecruiser in the end. At the rear, it's got a hangar. I kind of had these cool things either side. This is a really weird showcase here. It's like an ancient showcase. Kind of got the guys checking what's coming in, flying into the hangar here. Then from the hangar, from the entrance here, you can go up here. There's another little guy checking out. And this was like the main hangar here. And this is where I imagined having all the ships like parked up, like sparks flying, overhead rails and overheads like, catwalks and stuff. This is like the active hangar here. And then coming into here, I don't know why this is so high here. You could basically lower the ship down. Actually, I need a ship to do this. I need a ship here to do this. Sorry, I have to close my blueprint screen because there is some secrets in there, so let me see here. Okay, let's get the cursor. Cursor's a classic. Okay, great. This will do. It's also hydrogen powered, so it should be good. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, so, where am I? Yeah, here. It's very dark inside. No lights either. Okay, great, that helps. Yeah, right. So the idea of this build, I'm a massive Battlestar Galactica fan. So if you can fit in some more functionality that kind of mimics Battlestar Galactica or Battlestar Galactica vibes, then I will be appreciating that. So anyway, with these things, this was basically from the hangar. This is the entrance to the launch tubes. So from here, this is where you would shoot out from the rather than on the side. There were basically launch tubes. Underneath it here, so that the ships would leave the hangar. I can't get into third person for some reason, probably because, oh, there we go. So, oh, yeah, a bit shaky. So you come into third person, you lower yourself down into the launch tube. Maybe there could be an elevator, who knows? There was there wasn't even, I guess there was, well, I don't know if there was pistons and rotors back then. Maybe not, I'm not sure. So then you're in the launch tube and then you go. And this could be made cooler as well, like lights and like sequence lights and stuff. So that's the that's the kind of one of the other purposes of it. It had like this, it was also tough. It had all this kind of decking on top. Like this, you can probably see the Battlestar vibes, the ribbing and stuff. But it could also, so it could fight it on its own, but it could also launch fighters from within this huge hangar here. So that's what's going on. Now you will notice a mass drive in here. Naughty, naughty. But about a couple years ago when we were playing this I was using this to do some like combat stuff. It's pretty much impossible to move without the mass drives. Now it could maybe do with a hydrogen upgrade. Maybe it could do with just shaving down some of that some of the heavy armor. There's just too much heavy armor for it. I don't know whether I would keep the mash drive, but let me see here. This is without anything, so here we go. Accelerate. Yes. It's glorious. We're on the move. We're at 10 meters per second already here. And at the same time, it's not a massive problem that it's so slow, because it's supposed to be like this huge behemoth, right? So it isn't... however you feel about that. And then, of course, I got the mash drive here. You switch that bad boy on. And is it going to work, actually? Yeah, we flying now. Yeah, we zipping now. Even with the mash drive, it takes quite a bit to speed up here, but... is that the reverse mash drive? No, that's the other side mash drive. All right. All right, let's turn the dampeners on, and we'll be slowing down very slowly here. So that was there, a bit naughty, but still, it was a necessity because I built it too heavy, pretty much. So other things when I was building this back in the day, I had all these little things because I wanted there wasn't grid welders back then. So I made it so all the thrusters could be actually accessible, so that I could actually come to all the thrusters and weld them up by hand or with my crew or something. But of course now you could automate this. On the top of it, there is some... on the top of it here, there is some welders. But the welders, like you have here, you have these like self-repairing rockets and Gatlings here in the middle. But this was a later addition. Basically, when I was prepping it for battle, some people helped me kit it out, and they were putting in this like conveyor network here. So it does have a little bit of conveyor network, but this was added later on, I'd say. But the rest of the thrusters and stuff don't have any access. But of course, if you wanted to add this like healing ability, you could do that. It's got no light inside here. So trying to get through this here a little bit. It was okay. Those ships weren't secret ships. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm all good. Donut. They're not even that leaks. There's nothing that crazy. Yeah, and the equal problem you'll see, it's pretty hard to slow down here. I'm still at 35 meters per second, and she's not showing any signs of stopping anytime soon here. So yeah. Quick rundown here, just to for you guys. I had some weapons at the back to kind of like defend against maybe some kind of boarding party or something like that. So there's some weapons at the back and on the top, but the underside is the least developed. You'll notice the underside is pretty boring. There's no turrets or anything. There's just the launch tubes, and there's the observation deck here down here, which is pretty cool actually. So if we it's very rudimentary here, but if you come down here, this will... Oh, I deleted it. Oh. What happened there? Did I not place that properly? Okay. You might find a missing staircase when you open the build. Anyway, so down here, this was basically... You could watch the ships go out the launch tube. So this is just the launch tube either side. So it was kind of like this nice launch tube look at. At the front here, this was going to be like the observation deck. Like this was like, you know... the very front of the ship, but the bottom, so you can kind of look out at the planet below or whatever. We didn't have planets back then, but this is more like a spectator observation deck thing. And then at the back, this was where I imagine, had all this role play going on in my head here. This is where you see the rear hangar entrance, and you'd be scanning the cargo ships entering and stuff, seeing what's coming in here. So all very, very basic blocks. I mean, there's the LCDs there, so I think there definitely was this like period in 2017 or something or 2016 where I updated it with a couple of new blocks just for battle, but most of it is a pretty much empty hole here. So yeah, I hope this is helping. Just to explain my thoughts about it before you guys go in and do whatever you want. Like the interior, like maybe you want to have a smaller hangar, maybe you want to like have some production, add some refinery rooms. Like there was none of that. Well, I'm not sure if there was that either, honestly. Well, there was welding. I don't know. Maybe assemblers and refineries weren't in yet when I built this. It might have been before the survival update. So coming to the nacelles here are also pretty empty. We've got, these are full of reactors, full of gyroscopes. And again, I had access to the thrusters so I could weld them up. But again, the automated now come through here. There's also access to all the large iron thrusters on the sides. So again, I was really keen about having this like maintenance tunnels and basically so you could access all the things. It wasn't just like stuck somewhere, which I was kind of proud of. But again, now it really is quite unnecessary with the addition of welders. This was just a tiny little window on the side. You come here and like look at the engines. You could have a little peek out and see there. That was it. So yeah, this was all just basically maintenance access. So yeah, up top, in the middle, there was that. Up top, there's nothing, just more gyro. Again, this is the this is the down thrusters. They're all accessible still. You can come around here, accessible. You got the idea now, right? But I was very serious about that, even though I never finished it. But there's never been a better time to have this ship upgraded, because we have so many armor blocks and so many decorative blocks and so much stuff that would make this large interior much more interesting than it would have been in 2014. They wouldn't have been able to put much stuff in it, right? And the only thing in the nacelles is down here is like it's disconnected here, but this is access, both looking down the launch tubes. This is launch. This is the starboard launch tube. Got a turret inside, just in case any sneaky boarders want to come up inside the launch tube. So that's why I got some defense there. So that's like the go check. You guys can tell I've gone back like nearly 10 years. I'm getting all excited about my dream ship. I added some hangar doors as well. That was obviously a later addition. This is also just like the ship scanning area. So all these kind of like command consoles for the launch tubes and for the downstairs area here. But again, lots of potential for the nacelles. Like, obviously you do need a lot of gyroscopes anyway, but there can be some rooms in here. You can smooth out some of it. This can be something more useful, right? So coming back to the mid deck, I guess, the large hangar area. Also back here, is this more thruster access? Yeah, it is, yeah. So this is also this this center thruster area. Again, all of these large and small thrusters are accessible. It's very basic, no lighting either there. And it's the same down here. So this is basically the back of the ship. Last bit to look at is just the top deck, and then I think that's pretty much all of it gone through here, and we'll get to some more questions, but do want to go through this properly. So also my idea was here, there was a hangar here, right, the main hangar, which I always, again, imagine this BSG hangar with all the repair and cargo skits going around, but then if you came up, you could then ascend even higher, and this would be like say VIP or something, but this would be like the captain's, not captain's, I don't know, there was something like, or like a transport shuttle hangar. So this would be a bit more like not so industrial, or not so, a bit more welcoming, you know. This would be like the fancy hangar up here, but I don't know if it's needed. You could also make this into something useful. This is just the back of the ship, and the idea is you disembark like a small shuttlecraft here, and then you'd walk up these steps, and then this would be basically all the living quarters and stuff like that. So, I mean, to the right, there's nothing. Okay, so there's something there. And this is the long corridor leading to the bridge, right? And ideally, you can have, but rather than having this both, you can have, oh, not there, I guess. Hold on, no. It's all conveyed up now. But there would be rooms in here with the interior blocks. So maybe you'd have like food, like bunker, bunks and stuff like that. So in this long corridor, there will be like doorways coming off onto it. The very end of the corridor, you come to the bridge. Definitely back then, I was also a bit Star Destroyer bridge inspired. But back then, again, there was nothing to really decorate the ships with. I had this huge bridge, had a bunch of programmable blocks, but they're just for visual to look, you know, like little computers and servers. Got some cryo chambers, got the side windows, and then you've kind of got this raised section which goes to the end, and then either side you got the pits, right, where all the guys are on the computers. So had that, and had like the main driver's seat here, but that actually makes no sense, because if you pilot it from here, it's really, well, actually it's not too bad actually, but it's better to be centered, if you see what I mean, but still it can work. And also, I think these days this glass window is way too exposed for like battle, right? It's pretty, I mean, glass is pretty tough, but I think now, I mean, you'd either have no window, or you'd armor it from the outside, or you would have, where are those new window blocks? Is it? Yeah, like maybe these would be, where's the, let's try this. Even I'm gonna get building here, see? It's quite thin. It's not, I was imagining like this really cool, like massive window here, but it's again, you guys will have to weigh it up if it's worth the, if the coolness of the view is worth the, you know, the potential defense loss. So anyway, that's that. And the idea was still to have a CIC as well, right? Because this bridge is relatively exposed. If not by that window, then the window here, which I did try to armor with. This is like 2 layers of heavy armor here. Heavy armor there, and heavy armor there. So it's still heavy armor, but the window's the weak point. But it's the bridge, so it's supposed to be a bit more, you know, scenic, be able to look out and stuff. And up top here, this is 3 levels of heavy armor, I think. There's nothing above this, is there? Yeah. That that is 3 levels of heavy armor. Like the bridge itself is this high, so then heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor. Not quite 3, like 3 at the thickest point. So I was like, oh yeah, gotta defend that bridge. But then again, 1 shot to the front window and that'll be all over, right? So I don't know. It was, I never got around to building the CIC. The idea that the CIC would be somewhere, you know, deep in the belly of the ship, somewhere a lot more, that can be more easily armored, and that can be much more easy to like just surround with stuff, so it won't, you know, in the event the bridge is taken out, the CIC is still functioning. And the reason I have this cockpit here is just because I think this is roughly the middle of the ship, so you, when it comes to like panning around this ship, it's actually not, it's actually forward still, but it's easier to like look around the ship because it's roughly in the middle. So again, I'm sure you guys have a lot of great ideas there, and I think that is pretty much, yeah, it needs some grav generators because it's so big. 1 doesn't do the trick. I think it should have like 3 gravity generators, to, or even 2 down there and 1 in each nacelle. I don't know what it needs to fill it up, but I think that's what I was going for. Ooh, so that's about it. Even a bit of solar panels on the roof to generate a tiny bit of power for this huge behemoth, right? Also, these were added later, so I'll actually chop these off here, because the idea behind this was like, we were prepping this for battle a couple years after I built it, and these were added to kind of protect the thrusters. But I also ended up liking them because it gives the ship a bit more shape, where it's not too perfect. So I'll show you how it looks like without them here, because this is how it, the original 2014 build didn't have them, and it was just like this, right? But it was pretty smooth. But in the end, I actually grew up to kind of like those side panels because they gave it a bit more shape. But of course, you can change the shape of those panels, make it more interesting, maybe. Again, we only had like 4 shapes of armor blocks back then, so it was pretty hard to make really cool looking stuff. But yeah, this is the VOD. I'm creating the VOD explaining this ship at this point. But I think we're done now, so I can refer anyone who wants to have a crack at like designing this, upgrading this ship to 2020 levels to this, just like my you know, my thought process that went into it, building it all those years ago. So any questions about this, guys? Any questions about this? It's very nostalgic coming inside here because it really is like super old. I was so proud of this thing. And what was amazing is back in the day, playing on the PC, this would like, my PC would be running at like, I don't know, the performance, I'm thinking. Performance would be running at like, when it started to move, it was like 0.6 sim speed. Whereas now I can have like 10 of these in the world and at 1.0 sim speed. So it definitely is a better time to have a ship like this existing for the game. Like it's you're able to, the game's able to handle a lot more than it was back when I was building this initially. And maybe that was even the problem, like to fully kit out the interior, it would have just like got really, really laggy. But now I think it should be okay, honestly. Thank you, Tom. So, yeah. Lot of rambling today, but I was let's enter the rear here. Oh, actually, I know what I've got. Shall I show you guys the fighter that is supposed to go with this? This was my OG 2014 fighter as well. Let's see if it's still there. It is the ZF 1000. Here it is. Here it freaking is. Maybe I should post this as well. Damn. Because, again, I was going for the whole, you know, BSG vibe. And you can probably see this ship here. It was quite Viper inspired. What if I post this ship as this fighter as well? Because this is really... This was designed as like the accompanying fighter, if you know what I mean. Right? Also, I should stress this should be vanilla build, guys. Please don't use any mods, because I would like to use this in vanilla worlds and have this as like a keen approved blueprint. So please keep that vanilla only. I should have said that. Yeah, so this is the original. This is the ZF 1000 that I built. Again, you'll notice very limited block options here. Only 4 armor blocks. We had Gatlings, we had iron thrusters, we had the OG cockpit. Didn't have a fighter cockpit. So this was the original design here, which I was also pretty happy about. But the problem is now, I reckon it's going to blow up because it's, yeah, it's not conveyored. It's not. We didn't have conveyors when I built it, I think. Yeah, we didn't have, no, 100%, we did not have conveyors when we built this. The Gatlings had, these Gatlings have been upgraded, of course, to the newer models, but when I made this, it didn't have that, so. It's like an X-Wing and a Viper had a baby. Well, that is my inspiration right there. So I think I'll post this on the workshop as well. And if you guys, as a bonus, include this, like docked up inside this, that will be even more wicked. Because that will be fully, yeah, that was the idea. So this was my launch tube. That was, I remember it being quite big for the launch tubes. Let's fly into the launch tubes here. Yeah, it's quite, it's not it's not the best size for them, but if it, oh no. Got to really line it up before launching. There you go. But what you will notice now is it's also the big problem with this fighter is it was back in the day when we had interior thrusters. Interior thrusters were still allowed in the game. We didn't have we didn't even have an interior, like interior thrusters were like totally okay, right? So that is the big problem with not the big ship. The big ship's fine actually, but this fighter, it's pretty shocking actually. It probably needs to be hydrogen to get the performance out of it here. But if I paste this in here, you guys ready for this? I'm gonna peel back the armor here, and you guys all gasp here. Ready for this? Hold on, I'll do it the other way. Do it like, no, I would do it like that actually. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I imagined it. Okay, hold on. So this is how we this is how we do it. Good old 2013, 2014 SE builds. This is totally okay. So to get the performance that I needed with this build to be sleek, it had to be like this. I'm actually trying to think in here what other heresy is in here. Wait, if I start peeling this back, I don't know, if I take it layer by layer, is there any more interior thrusters sneaking about in there? I feel like yes. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe that was it. Gyroscopes, one large. That probably wouldn't be the best thing to do now. And one large. Yeah, I think that. What's on the bottom though? Is it what's in here? I swear we had more stuff going on. No, I guess that was it. But oh, no, there is... No, hold on. Is that more? No, that is it, I think. I thought there might be more. No, that was fine. So this is very much a 2013, 2014 build. No, the large ship isn't conveyed. Conveyors did not exist in the game, I'm telling you. Takes us back. Okay, so I will post this right now as well, actually. I'm going to go do it. I'm just making sure. Let's get this here. Okay. Yeah, getting the community to do my homework for me. It's not that though. It's because people wanted to have it, right? For a long time now, and I cannot see me having time anytime soon to work on it. It's releasing it, but releasing it with with a cool challenge attached to it. You see what I mean? And I know you guys do like a good old build challenge. I got a really cool picture of it here. It looks great like this. I'll take it. Just like put on. Let me try using clean armor for it as well. Here, hold on. See what I'm up to, guys. I'm prepping a really cool screenshot for it. Actually, did I post this in the workshop? Maybe I did. So this is how it's going to look roughly. Yeah, look at that. There we go. If you want to try that WS, go ahead, man. Yeah, if it's too big for you, you can resize it as well and keep the vibe of it alive. And of course, okay. I'm just thinking if it will look better, because back then the heavy armor is pretty intense. I'm wondering now if this will look much nicer with clean armor here. If I leave the color off and then just repaint it in clean armor, let's see how that looks. Ooh. Oh, yes. Now I just need no armor edges, all right? Actually, it's interesting. Oh, yeah, I guess the armor edges are always there. I think that is better, isn't it? It kind of looks like a camouflage pattern. Yeah, that's better. I think could probably do with a better... I don't know. I can't like that cockpit. I don't know. It's tough. Very tough. Let me just see. Okay. How about the battered armor? I'm having a little play here. Not bad actually. Not bad at all. It's looking more X-wingy now. Big decisions to make. Sci-fi? Okay, sci-fi is not bad either. This is tough. This is tough. This is my problem. I will be here for the next hour, flicking between the different options, if you see what I mean. This looks good. Ooh, how about, I don't know. Retro future armor. Shiny, let's go. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll stick it on the clean armor, I think, and go like that. And then we'll keep it with the clean armor there, I think. Okay. Oh, I can't. I need to get out of the seat, don't I? That's cinematic enough. Got the distances right. Got to get that balance there. Oh wait. This is what I was prepping before this large bit. I didn't think to do this one. Let me just check the naming. Is it? Yeah, it's called the ZF-1. I guess we'll keep the ZF-1000 for now. Maybe we'll come up with a different name. Which reminded me of that. Actually, it's funny. It's totally unrelated to ZF Clan as well. Don't know what it stands for. I don't know if it was. Probably, I don't know. I know what it was. I reckon it was. You know, I'm gonna change it because it's. You know what it was? It was XEBON. It was XEBON Fighter 1000. What I'll do is, because it's the name. Oh, I guess I don't own it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna call it the XF 1000. There we go. Because everything else is like that. So we'll call it the XF 1000. There we go. Sorted. Just a little update there. Great. Wicked, wicked. Okay. Publishing. This will be good on Xbox, except except the whatchamacallit, the interior thrusters will just wreck everyone immediately. Okay. Well, the black and white Zebra, yeah. Oh, actually, maybe. Maybe Zoradin. Zebra Fighter. I think the color scheme was supposed to kind of go with the bigger carrier, if you sort of mean. Yeah. All right. It's done. Mission complete. Great, great, great. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to move on. Sorry if that took too long, but I just wanted to get that all explained. So for those of you, it seems a lot of you are gonna kind of get involved in this contest. So should give you the rundown on the history and everything else. And now I'm just really curious to see where you guys will take this. I really am. Like, it's gonna be maybe we can do battles as well with it, possibly. Because I don't know if some of you will do like, you know, like I haven't even done this before. Like I'm wondering if some of you guys will make it more like, let's say, more combat heavy, or more like, or not as combat heavy. Maybe combine it with cargo. Like, who knows? But I'm just curious how this looks. With like, because people in the community were saying that, oh, Zoc definitely designed the turrets for this update because of the they're quite BSG looking, these artillery turrets here. If I just take off I'm just curious if we out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. Let me just, even I'm... Actually, we could... Yeah. They look so small though, that's the thing, they look so small on this, but pretty damn cool actually. Yeah, those artillery turrets and friends will look pretty sick there, so... On this side, this was originally the only weapons it had, actually, because it was going to be more of a carrier. It was going to have like a lot more to rely on the stuff inside, and it just had like this this strip of weapons on the side here. This little bay here. I wonder if I can actually. It still works pretty damn good here. Look at this. Leave a gap. Leave a gap. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. We have the. I think I'll get the. It's kind of embedded there as well. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just remembering more stuff about it, but I think it speaks for itself. And we're now going to switch over to Showcase. I will link up all the 2 builds in the chat as well. Hold on. Mod.io as well. Thank you, Tom. I'll link them. I'll link them up here though. Let's see. It's actually hard to find on the mod.io. Wait. What's this? Trireme. I don't think I've... You have to buy the game? What? What? Wow. Amazing. Already 100 people have subscribed to it. That's crazy. That's wicked. That is really, really cool. Amazing. Okay. Well, maybe we'll boost up those rookie numbers in a second here when I post the links for them both. Let's see. Just trying to... mod.io. How do you... What is the profile? I'm trying to think. If I... Oh, I know. I can search. No, it didn't come up. Oh, maybe if I go to Space Engineers and the most recently listed. Oh yeah, I see it here. That worked. Yeah. I got it here now. Okay. Mod.io. Okay. There's the links. Oh, sorry. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. That wasn't a good formatting. Terrible formatting there. I'll do that again. Does that work? I need just one link at a time in just one link at a time in YouTube. I'll try this again then. That, like that, on that, like that, like that. There we go. That's all of them posted in YouTube. I had to do it individually apparently. I think Twitch will fine if I do like this now. Yeah, that looks okay. All right, great. So that's all posted. Mission complete. We're good to go. And now, do you think a month's long enough? do you guys think a month's long enough for that? Because it's just, I appreciate, like, it's freaking massive build. I tell you, it would take me like 6 months to build that probably, but okay, we're going to back out now and check out the server that's up. And we're also going to get to any Q&A that you guys have. It took a lot longer than I expected. Oh, you're right. I should have uploaded it with the fighter docked. You're right. Okay. Don't know about that. Summer break just started? Summer break. Okay, 2 months. I will say 2 months. It's a long time, but I appreciate you might like look at it like an hour here and there and stuff. All right, so we'll say, let's say, what is it now? It's like June. Let's say the 15th of August. 15th of August, 2022. I know it's the 16th day, but 15 is a nice middle number. And in the meantime, I will prepare some better way to submit these. Because I don't know how many we're going to get by 2 months' time. If we have like 100 of these, I don't know how we're going to figure out the best version. But it's okay. There might not be a best version. There might be multiple versions. It'd be kind of cool if one is like more combat focused, like super heavy guns and stuff. One's more fighter. One's like got a bunch of production sides. So that's why I'm just really curious. And we've never done one of these before. I've never really seen one of these contests before where you do like the same ship, but then your spin on it or your upgrade. We normally have like a general ship up, like a general ship making contest or something, but where you have like a you know, like a base build and then have to take from there. I don't even know if I've done that. Like maybe in the past on my channel we've done some like fighter build offs or something like that where you have a fighter or a car, something smaller, and you convert it to what you want. But something like this I don't think we've done before. So yeah, you can't wait that long. Well, we can see after a month where we're at, okay, but we can see where it's at there. But I will remind it about it every time we do a stream, just like, hey, what's going on? Let's see if we've got this server up. Showcase server. There's 20 people on the showcase server, guys. So if you would like to join and showcase some of your stuff, there's not many spaces, not many spaces, but please do jump on there, and yeah, we can get up. It's not going to be in the official game. It's just going to be as a approved blueprint because we were using it in trailers and stuff, if you see what I mean. So that's why I say don't worry about the PCU count. I mean, if you can keep it performance friendly, shedding some weight, shedding some not needed blocks here and there, that is always great. That actually can be a pretty big thing. And I think due to the weight of that thing, it may also be beneficial to try and not have a million blocks there. So right, so we're in. Welcome, Western Gamer. While everyone joins, oh wow, already some mate. Look at that. Like after looking at that ship for like an hour now, and you come here and you see these half blocks and you see the the text, you see all these new weapons, you see these pillar blocks, you see armor panels. I mean, look at this. It's obviously a lot smaller, but man, like, it's just, this is like next level, right? This is just like the amount of detail. This is a beautiful ship here. Is this yours, Vargent? Is this Vargent? Agent? V-Agent? V-Argent, no, V-Argent. This is really, really nice here. Look at that. And Western, oh, this is built by Western Gamer. So we have a new showcase. If that's right, we've got a new showcase server map. Thank you very much, Western. That's always good to have here. So we've got this kind of center wooden platform here with a little watchtower. And is that a safe zone above? It's interesting. Okay, so it looks like a safe zone above it here. And got like a beer garden out here. Nice summer beer garden, ready for summer. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, yeah, retrofit maybe that's what I should call it, John. Retrofit competition. Does that sound better than upgrade competition? Let's if you have any questions that you had any point during the stream, and I was either talking about the you know, the upcoming update, the grid AI, or the DLC price change, or anything like that, and you just were waiting to ask a question, please do go ahead and ask me any questions you'd like. Just ideally put questions in brackets before so it stands out, and I'm happy to address any community thoughts, concerns, and stuff that's going on. So yeah, retrofit competition, spot on. There you go. Pimp my ship competition. One second. Press Control Z. I want to see if it works. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the undo mod here as well in a second here. Any thoughts on having new ways for ships and rovers to connect to bases for recharging without a connector? So what would you like to see, Sounds? Are you talking about like some wireless charging mat or something like that? Actually, that would be kind of cool. You know, we have like these wireless chargers for phones now. What if it wasn't like a permanent connection, but it would be like a round pad or a square pad, like a magnetic pad, and if there was one underneath your vehicle or something like that, you could just drive it on top, because that would be so good for like rovers, but you want to charge them up, but you don't want to have to like have some connector coming down and crane and something like that. Obviously for transfer materials is another thing, but like wireless charging pad could be pretty cool. Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, did ships and space engineers ever charge through the landing gear? Because I feel like at some point they may have done, like a long time ago, but I could be completely mistaken as well. Cables would be a bit harder, I think, but wireless charging pads I could totally imagine being the thing, and maybe it would have a certain output. So if you had like this vehicle, you'd have to like have more of them. I don't know. It could be really cool though, actually. Okay. Which ship is yours, Bedogsy? There's a lot of stuff in here, man. Look at... Whoa. Look at this. Is this even longer than my ship? That's pretty similar size, actually. Whoa, is that a custom... Whoa, look at this, the F-Spar. Custom turret here. Looks epic up there. Whoa. 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 Really nice to see that. Some custom turrets there. Yeah, drive it to me. Got some production here. Wow. Super nice. It's a really cool looking ship, actually. The landlords from earlier. You already finally painted it? Where is it? I saw it for a second there. Oh, here. Oh, this is like the classic landlord. So you've repainted it, right? Or is it? Is it? No. You just repainted it. Or it looks a little bit different actually. Is this the one that you modified a bit? Yeah, I know. We tried to limit the server today, but we already have a lot of stuff getting pasted in and crashing onto the planet. That could be... Oh, the tarp mod. There's so much to look at here. Question, will we ever get a fix to the constant streaming bug where you spawn, respawn? That is a... I truly hope so, Alistair's art, but I don't know what causes that. That's a weird one, isn't it? You'd think that we'd have a solution for that one because... Only thing I wonder if it's hard to reproduce. I'm wondering if any of our more technical peeps in the chat know any idea why that streaming bug occurs. It just gets stuck, but I guess it'd be great if there was a way to like well, I guess you just reload the world. That normally it can be a solution, but sometimes it happens where you can't even get out of that. You're in like an infinite loop, right? So yeah. Let's just, what we'll do is here, we'll just, I tell you what we'll do is, let me delete some of the stuff we were, okay, God, we got to turn off building here because this is how we're going to do this build server, I think, Climb. This showcase server. We have to turn off, let some stuff get pasted in, right? And then delete it because that way we can manage, it's just not like, it's not like infinite stuff getting pasted in, I think. That's the only way I can think to do it. And people don't delete the stuff either, so hold on, let's see if I can... I can't delete that though, it's interesting. Oh, performance is okay for you? Maybe it's because I'm streaming at the same time. It's strange then, isn't it? I'm probably having a local issue there, which is also kind of weird though, because my PC is pretty damn powerful, so I don't know what that's about, but okay. But I thought this... Oh, is it safe in all safe zones? Oh, that's the one I wanted there. That should work. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Really nice ships here, but I'm going to delete some once I've looked at them, just so we can... I know I didn't look at them in full, but just so we can save performance here. This is... Yeah, really like this ship here as well. Very nice. Okay. I'm actually going to slow this down a bit here, I think, and maybe delete... I don't know. Delete one of these. I'm not sure which one. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Right, let's delete this one here. No bias here. I'm gonna delete some of the big ships, see if that helps here. What is going on actually? We'll start with the small stuff here. Just delete the sorry guys. I feel so brutal here. Just trying to reclaim some of the sims. Seems kind of sus though because I've deleted everything and it's still okay. Is there something like happening? What do you see, Climb? Just wait, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening here. Is there something really... Something's causing... It shouldn't be like this. This ship? No, there's no... The game should be performing fine right now, honestly. It's very, very sus. F5 it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to F5 it here because it's like something almost fishy with my clients going on. So, yeah, because Climb says his performance is great. So maybe I've got some memory leak or something on my client. Okay, that's weird. Sorry, guys. Questions. Will PMTs ever achieve the full range of the weapons attached to them? Rails RTs, or will they always be capped at 100 meters? Player-made weapons, Raxamon, were always the idea behind that. There's something going on with my PC, I think. Because I'm back in. Is it graphics? Maybe it's this? I don't know. I'll go down to medium and see if that helps. Could be. Let's see. Can be something. Whoa. Hey, that's better. That's better. Okay, we're good now. It was my PC. Don't judge the game, guys, too much, all right? Hey, that's more like it. Yeah, that's much better. It was probably fine even before then. It was really weird. Wow, look at that. I'll let you go. I'll turn off building for now, but I'll let you guys paste the stuff back in a second, okay? But now I can actually move around like normal, so apparently the high settings were upsetting my stream, so. Is that a hippo? Is that a rideable hippo there? It's pretty impressive, actually. Like, it's walking surprisingly well. Like, is this actually usable in survival? This is, who's that? Green Bean. Green Bean's hippo there. I like it's got a thrust. I'm sorry I wiped half the surf. I know. I realized I deleted it. It was all in vain, but I didn't know what was going on for a second there. Okay, what am I looking at? Can you look at the large white rover? Okay, there you are. Whoa, look at this. Let me guess, this is some really cool... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Hold on. This is nice. You know I can respect a good old small grid build like this. This is really cool. Got the survival kit in here. You can access the cockpit from here. This looks like at a Mass Effect or something. Right, let me see if I... Is this the doors? Trigger ramp right. Look at that mechanism though. That mechanism is glorious. Is there... Oh yeah, watch it again. Whoa, 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 what is that? Are they lights? That's a really slick way to have a mechanism like that. We don't need look at the is using corner lights, right? For like the hydraulic arms, but it looks so smooth. And it doesn't take up much room either. It's airtight as well. So this will work on some toxic planet, I guess, because with the merge blocks there, with the big old merge blocks, would small merge blocks, I don't know, smaller merge blocks not help here? I can't think. Glad you're enjoying the stream. I hope it hasn't been too much rambling. Or too much rambling about my ancient ship, but yeah. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. We're going to be doing more streams this month, okay? So not even on Thursday. So just keep an eye out on your subscription feeds, on your Twitch things. Boom, we're going to be live. And we're going to be doing more of this stuff. Because definitely, yeah, just trying to do some more stuff here in June. Wow. So yeah, this is really nice. This was, this was yours, right, Dogsy? Really, really, really nice build. So much. Again, it's refreshing after looking at that ship for so long to come here, because again you realize the level of detail that players can now achieve in this game is nuts. Amazing. Also here was how does this open? Whoa. Hey, how you doing? Chicken fry. Very nice ship there, chicken fry. Ship? Very nice. It could be a ship. Very nice racer here. Look at that. Wow. Nice. Oh, I broke it. I'll push it. Hold on. I think I might have broken the door. Oh, look at the door. Look. You got your... Is it... Oh, it's a Subaru, I think. Chicken, fries... What was the other one? What's it called? What's his name? Chicken fry. Oh, chicken. Is it ramen? Chicken, fries, and ramen. You got your engineer in the door. And yeah, it is a Subaru. Look, it's even got a little logo here. Gotta love a Subaru. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice here. Okay, give me... Yeah, look, actually from here, it kind of looks like a... I can see what you mean. It has that blue oval logo. So I can see why you would have said... Why you would have thought Ford. Right, I need to... I'll be back in just a moment, guys. 1 second. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Pro streamer. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, well, thank you guys. People in Twitch, you guys in YouTube are very nice. In Twitch, everyone was, well, not everyone, but I know Klein, let's play this game where they don't tell me I'm muted. Okay, I'm back now. What was I saying? I was answering a question, I said. Yeah, I was answering a question. I said, Jim Massive, will there be more beam block shapes added to the game so there is variety like the normal armor blocks? And I was just saying that just like armor blocks, there can always be more variants, and we're always open to adding more variants. There's no plans for more beam block variants right now, but if it's something the community suggests frequently, we can definitely consider that. It's very technically possible. It's just about resources, like priority and a matter of doing it. But it's totally a thing that could be done. As you can see, we're really focusing on the next update about actually more mechanics and AI. I can tell you there will be some new blocks, so fear not. But again, the next update's going to be more mechanic heavy. So I'm just looking at the ship. It's awesome. Look at that. So that's some answer, but 100%. This ship is there's so much cool stuff there. This is beautiful. Is that a custom railgun turret there? Did I answer the question about railgun limits? The main thing about player-made weapons is so it wasn't going to become like too crazy aimbots something. We wanted to limit them to 800 meters, like specifically so they couldn't be abused. Now I know that might be frustrating, like you have a railgun turret and you want to use it at like full range, right? But maybe we could look into that in the future, upping the limit. But in general, the reason it was like that was intentional to have player-made weapons that they can be crazy and have all these things stacked together, but they won't have the range of the vanilla layout, if you see what I mean. So it was done intentionally, but it could, in theory, change. So this ship here is this your ship, WS? It's glorious, really nice. It's kind of got red ship vibes, but it actually almost looks like something from a show or from a series or something. It's really cool, like exploration ship here. Oh, more like it's actually pretty heavily armored here as well. I love that. I wouldn't mind like this pretty cool thruster layout there as well there. Yeah, I'm getting to enter as tarps. I saw them. I'm gonna get to this and the undo button. I'm trying to just, no one can paste anything in yet, so I'm just trying to get through the backlog of builds here as well. Yeah. This is a really nice ship. It's been flying around here. totally vanilla, right? It's got a lot of guns. Lot of guns here, but super clean. So many of those new armor blocks in play. Oh, wow. It even has folding wings. Look at that. Look at that. Really cool. Another really cool thruster layout. Hybrid. Fully, yeah. 3 hybrid there. 3 thruster hybrid types of thrusters. It looks very fast. Swiss, do you mind accelerating for us here to see the acceleration in that thing? Oh, is it from Star Fox, is it? Is it this? Whoa, yeah, that's nice. That is... looks relatively maneuverable as well, actually. It's a pretty big fighter, but it's got a lot of thrust for that size. Oh, cool. Void, thank you for letting me know. It looks like you've done some cool work to the landlord there. The landlord XL, extra large. Super, super. Oh, WS, you know you're always... I know you're always great at building. I'm curious if you have... I think you said, actually, you're going to have a look at my ship. Because I'll be curious. I know your style very much so at this point. So I'll be curious what you would do with the interior of one of my builds. Super nice. I love that. I love those vertical windows there. It's almost like a slightly... like a... I don't know. Man, so great. Let's see whether these other smaller builds here I haven't looked at yet. This mech was catching... I was meaning to get to this mech. Whose mech is this? Look at this. Look at this. And always the question is, how well does it work? Let's see. I love the yellow holographic... Is it... well, it's glass, but is it... Is it... I think it's... I believe that is glass with a yellow hologram project... What the... Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. Can I... Well, when it's not getting rammed, okay. Can we not do that, guys? Oh, look at that go. Whoa. Okay. Very rude. Very rude there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eternal. It's really, really cool, though. Love the color scheme as well. Looks like it's got a pretty... Look at that mechanism in the legs there is super satisfying. Watching that, like... You know? Not a good sound there, but you know what I mean? Whoa! Oh, look at that! It's got a shield generator as well. You've got everything. You've got freaking everything here, Eternal. That is nuts. That is so good. Whoa. Where's my Xbox controller? We're chasing it here. I honestly feel like... I don't know how well it fights, and obviously you got... I don't think the ammo's like... Well, actually, it looks like it is conveyed up, actually. I'm just curious how... I always wonder with stuff like this, how feasible it is in like it's cool to look at and cool to like how it's functioning, but in like real use case in terms of battles or even in survival, I'm curious how effective it is. But it looks very, very good. Like the movement of it, it looks slick as heck, and it looks like it's got a good speed. Does it have Does it have any like? Oh, I see. Well, it isn't even using the landing gears to dock. I'm just amazed by its balance. You know, sometimes these mechs... Here we go. Let's have a look inside here. Oh, that's legit, actually. So, yeah, so they are using glass, but then they're projecting a hologram of, I guess, I don't know how they're doing it. Oh, I see. Is that solid block? Yeah. So they're projecting like a yellow armor in the same area. So from the outside, it looks like yellow tinted glass. Man, you got this, Eternal. This is one of the best looking mechs I've seen. Climb, I'm now wondering about the server limit. You know, these last weeks I've been struggling with the game performance on the servers. I'm wondering if this entire time it's been because of that graphics setting. If you guys are having trouble playing the game right now, it is worth, because I wouldn't think about it, but it's actually worth turning down your graphics settings to see if that improves it. Because ever since we did that, it's been like butter smooth here. Look at this. Man, that is so good. Really, yeah, really compact. It's not a big mech either, is it? How do you go up on X? Oh, I can't get. I'm using the Xbox controller here, but I don't know how you ascend. It's weird. I swear it'd be A, but it's not working. Okay. My Xbox controller skills are. Something's wrong with my voxels. Yeah, it looks like there's stone and grass and stuff. I think it's something to do when I switch graphics, but it's okay. It's manageable. Oh, I've done something very weird now to my graphic. Okay. Yeah, the drifting in the background. Yeah, look at that Subaru Go. It's even got the gold alloys. Very nice touch there, I might add. Whoa. Is this on the workshop? If you guys see this stuff on the workshop, please do post in the chat. You're welcome to post Steam links in the chat. Say like my mech, for example, Steam Workshop link, or my Subaru, or whatever. As long as there's Steam Workshop or mod.io links or something, anything, I don't mind. Just I'm sure some of you guys want to, like, you see these builds and you actually want to check them out in more detailed, right? But beautiful stuff. Running in the 90. Whoa. It's super cool. And I'll get to some more questions again. I know it's always hard with these showcases, like questions and then cool things to look at. So before we end the stream today, I need to end relatively soon. It's been a longer stream here today. Well, I know it's been just on time actually so far. But I've got to eat at some point tonight. But so before we finish, I will do some Q&A, another Q&A, dedicated Q&A segment. But yeah, for now, I'm just... Yeah, I see a lot of questions coming in. Just hold those questions. Nolsey, John, Darkstar, Retronator, just hold them. Just a second here. And we'll do a section in a second here. We'll just do a bit more of this showcase now it's working so well. Love this ship, actually. Really unique shape. I also feel like it's from something. I feel like I've seen it before, but it's really cool. Love the detail. Look, look on the top here, like all this stuff that wouldn't have been possible in the past, like the neon tubes. It looks kind of cool, like these kind of like cables or pipes or something. You got these panels just to give it some more, rather than just flat armor. And at the back here, just this hazard stripes. It's just all of that just makes these builds so much more detailed. I cannot speak highly enough of people's builds these days. Like, it's just like on the back we've got like a little okay, so it is a drop ship, looks like. Got a couple of 4 seats here. So at the front it's got, okay, I'm in control here. Try to keep you on board there. Drago, you can paste things if get Climb to give you permission. Everyone's on board here. And thank you once again to was it, sorry, I missed, was it Western who built this showcase world? It looks like a nice spot, actually. It's nice having this central Base. Okay. A little bit. Drifting a little bit here. Hold on. It's all good. Just gotta... There we go. Very nice, though. Love, love, love the vibe. I just can't get over this. You guys are... You're all like god tier builders now. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I gave my ship up to be retrofitted, because you guys can build so quickly and with such great skill. It's just amazing. Now this thing caught my eye. It looks like a hovercraft, but is it just got very, very low wheels? Turn my sound. I haven't got much sound here. Hold on. Okay. Bit more sound here. This is also very, very cool looking. Looks like something straight out of Star Wars or something. So we got... Ooh, I love the use of these neon lights just in places like that, you know, just to give it some extra detail. I keep saying that, but really there's like these builds have so much going on them now. You've got this turret, you've got these seats on the outside for a little transportation. Got a ladder, because you never know when you might need that. On the inside, you've also got 4 more seats here, so it's just... Alright, let's go for a ride in this. Got some turrets facing backwards, which are interesting. I've got like a turret right next to my face, but I guess if anyone's chasing you, something like this. So it has 6 wheels. You can just barely see them. They're like right underneath. Actually, I know I can see them now. I can see them. Yeah. The grass is kind of hiding it here, but it's a super low rider. And it really feels like a hovercraft or something. The way they've hidden the wheels there. It's nice, really nice. Hold on, is this the same creator of the dropship? Because I'm thinking that actually the style is very similar. I'm assuming that at this point this is the same builder of that dropship. Yeah, we're gonna look at the tarps now. Very, very nice there. Also, I wanted to check that to see if the undo is working here. So hold on, let me just see if I do this, and then do Control Z. No, I don't think it's working right now, Climb, unless there's something else to it. Oh! Unless I just crashed the server. No! I was gonna... Okay, something happened there. I don't know if that was me. Oh, yeah. Oh, it kicked... No, did it just kick... No. Hold on. No, it's all good. I think it just kicked me from doing the undo. Probably thought I was doing some hacks or something. Okay. Oh, it is from Star Wars. Is it from Rogue One? Yeah, a lot of builds look familiar, but I always need to be careful because sometimes I'm saying, oh, this build's from Star Wars, and it's like, no, this is original build, or other way around. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. This is, you know, and it's like, wow. I've definitely got mistaken both ways, where I've called something an original build and it's turned out to be a recreation, and then a recreation there's actually original build and so on. So yeah. Okay, so I've nearly looked at everything that's spawned in, looked at the ship. They want me to go inside the ship, but let me look at these tarps. Let's have a quick look at these tarps. Where are they? So this is a new mod. Enenra is logged out here, but look at this, guys. We saw a teaser of it in a previous stream, but these are actually animated tarps. Notice how these tarps are actually moving. They're not static. They're actually slightly, gently swaying in the wind here. So obviously not much shelter from the sun this time of day, but it actually does cast a shadow, and you would be able to get cover from them. So if I come to the G screen and then go to the tarp, is this at tarp 3x3? Do you think that these tarps look like they're from right out of SE? I mean, they're using similar things actually, I think, right? Yeah, the Subaru one. That's actually perfect. Like Team Subaru rally. Oh, if only Subaru still did rallies, but still, Team Subaru maintenance tent or something, you know, maintenance tarp. So, Enenra, do they move more depending on the weather? If there's like a sandstorm or something, or they just have the same gentle swaying movement? No, but I'll admit, It's it is pretty hold on. It is pretty vanilla looking. Let's have a look at some of the builds there. And Enenra confirmed that storms do make them move more. Let's have a look. But not much more. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. That's so good. But alright, a little bit more. Okay. So what have we got here, pieces-wise? We've got just tarp 3x3. And how does that mount? So that can mount... Okay, so it can be a bit floaty, which is a bit weird. You've got corner pillar, right? So you can... They can mount them up here. Huh. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Maybe this is for... This is probably for connecting to... The way this is mounted, this is probably... Well, or this on the outside, right? Like this. There you go. Yeah, it nicely... I like these little connectors here, because what you've got is... They're like where the bolts are, or like some very, very, very strong magnetic clips, you know? So the way they link up together here is pretty nice. What else have we got? There's all kinds of tarp shapes. You've got... This is like a hanging banner. You've got the netting. Oh, this, all the tarp variants. All the tarp. It's not always easy to place. At least that's just me. And we got to find the right. There you go. So it's tarps, but also netting as well. So obviously, you can have this. You can have this netting in front of some car containers, right? Hold on. So it can be, you know, it's mainly used for like a visual improvement, but it's looking really nice actually. You guys can't build, right? If I turn on building, if I turn on building, you'll paste in stuff. But I'll turn on building in a second here, guys, for you. So there's a tarp 3x3 triangle. There's a cargo net 3x3 slope. Oh, there's loads here. Let's have a look. There is so tarp 3x3, tarp 3x3 offset, tarp net, cargo net 3x3, cargo 3x3 net offset, slope, cargo net, slope, triangle, triangle offset, cargo net triangle, cargo net offset triangle, hanging tarp, corner pillar, and corner half pillar. Obviously that's for the offset one. So, oh my goodness. I don't know what is happening here. So, hey Loopy Lee, welcome. So purely decorative, guys. But still, really, really nice vibe here. So, okay. Actually, the time is... I just realized that we'll turn off the weather now so I can see stuff. Wow. That was a nice bus here. Really great. You guys can check out the tarp stuff already. Whoa, is this the same one? Man, that looks so good. Oh, that's such a satisfying dropship to enter there. Look at that. And it's the same one from earlier, but it's so pretty. This hippo is also very nice. Okay, we've got a nice bus here. Bus is looking great with the minimalistic skin. I'm saying that minimalistic, the what's it called again? The wellless armor skin is super nice with some stuff like this. Get a nice clean modern vibe on. So yeah, nice little bus here. Very nice. Who's this? Otto. Okay, we're going for a ride. All right. Back of the bus. All the cool kids at the back of the bus. It's even got a. I like how you can. That opens up there. You can even open up the little compartment at the back there. That's nice. There's also, at this rate, I need to go and eat soon, guys, unfortunately. But I think that I will be streaming on my channel on Twitch later tonight after some food. Maybe it'll be... Well, yeah, it's getting quite late now, actually, isn't it? But probably, hopefully, still. So we'll wrap it up relatively soon. I'll do some Q&A as I promised, a little bit here to finish with. But if you guys want to join me on Twitch later, I'm going to link my channel up as well here. I should be streaming a couple times a week. I'm normally doing SE at least once a week. So, yeah, feel free to follow me over there, and we'll be doing more. We can be doing more stuff like this, more stuff like this later as well. Do some more showcase. Showcase is what I love. I love to see what the community is up to. Yeah, really nice bus, Otto. Very, very nice bus here. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, kind Otto. Whoa, look at this ship. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's too much in my small brain. You know, after seeing the ZF 1000 here, again, I'm thinking of this. Look how beautiful this fighter is. Look how that's just epic, just incredible. I like how they use the neon armor skin in not everywhere, just in one place to get that repeating pattern there. They can get this kind of little shape here, you know. They can't control that. It's always like that there, but it's a really nice subtle thing there. Yeah, big shout out to Climb as always, that magical hosting magic. Thank you very much, sir. Now this is also cool. Whose is this? Alley Boy. Please tell me this works very well. There's like this... Oh, hello. It's a bit of lag when people are pasting some stuff in it. You can probably turn off building again, I think, here, Climb. Now, does this work? This has to be one of the most compact kind of mech things I've ever seen. Hey, what is that shit behind? Wait, I'm just... Wait. That's my... Wait, what? Oh. Is this what... Wow, okay. Is this what people have... What? That didn't take long. Oh, what the heck? What the actual heck? I'm telling you guys, it's been like an hour. Look at this bridge. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Damn. I can't believe it. I said you guys will have 2 months of this. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. All these fighter docks in the hangar here. The walkways. Whoa, the huge mega hangar underneath. The launch tubes are gone, I believe. I'm already seeing my build better than it ever was. Wait, what? Is this like the central... Replace the nice thrusters. That's crazy. I was expecting to like maybe to get C1 in like you know, in a week's time or something, but I love the effort. I don't know who made this, but man, that is nuts. Yeah, speed build. Who made that? I love how whoever built this, they did more on this ship in the last hour than I've done on this ship in the last 6 years at least. Incredible. I gotta see. I mean, I can see who owns it if I. Hold on. Gellaby made this ship so far. Wow, I'm very impressed, Gellaby. It's a great start to this this build-off challenge. You've still got plenty of time as well to perfect it here. They've opted to remove the launch tubes. That's not necessarily a problem. Like if people choose to remove the launch tubes, it's okay. I mean, I'm already really liking what I'm seeing here. So yeah, very nice. But we'll come back. We'll be doing a lot of that in the coming weeks here. So thank you so much, Gellaby, for sharing that. That's given me much excitement for seeing the rest of, you know, seeing how this comes together here. But yeah, coming back, I wanted to see that tiny little mech here. Oh, it's okay. It's been destroyed. I don't know if it works. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. No. I don't know how it works. And I just what is even going on? Green Bean is obviously a pro at building. We've seen a hippo, and now we're seeing a giraffe mech that is legit walking around. Has it got an extendable neck? Is it actually got an Can you extend the neck for us, Green Bean? Yes, that is quite fantastic there. Thank you very much for that. Absolute long boy. Wow. Look at Space Engineers. Look at it. As I'm driving over the hill and there's like a trailer shot right here. I'm like backing up and everyone's just flying, driving over the hill. Crazy stuff is happening here. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. And now the game's running well. I'm so happy now. I'm so happy that I found the problem. Once again, I'm overwhelmed. Got some kind of like steampunk thing. Oh yeah, look at this. Like a steampunk kind of thing with like this copper. Look, it's got like copper tubes. I love all like the copper vibe going on this. Copper and wood. This is awesome. Hold on, something big's coming in. All the metallic things are made out of copper. That's brilliant. Or not a copper, or is it? Well, copper colored at least. It's crazy. Oh, I've got to say about this ship as well. I wasn't planning to have it flyable into atmosphere. It was always supposed to be such a behemoth that it was spacefaring only. You know, it's a bit like Battlestar Galactica. It stays up in space, and the drop ships and stuff fly down to the planets from it. So I'm not sure if anyone will try to convert it into an atmospheric ship as well, but I wouldn't. It's mostly heavy armor. So wow, look at this. So much good stuff here. I think I got everything that's in here, actually. We've done a pretty good job here. I might have missed the odd thing here and there, but really, really impressed here today. Whoa. This is the thing that was deleted earlier. Welcome back, ship. Very nice ship here. SCE. Yeah, you recognize the Star Fox fighter. Wow. Okay, guys. There probably is more I haven't looked at. I didn't look at WS's ship in detail. I didn't look at a lot of things. But I definitely can be here for many, many hours. This is why we love doing it. You do it for like even 10, 15 minutes and you get your mind blown. So we'll do more of this. We're going to be doing another kind of keen stream on these channels in the, like, I think Tuesday, maybe even Sunday. Who knows? So stay tuned. And I'll be streaming later tonight over on Twitch on my channel. I hope. Fingers crossed. If I eat and get everything done in time. And we'll probably be doing some more showcase over there as well later. Because I haven't done an SE stream for a while, and I haven't got anything else particularly on the agenda. So, what is this game? Offseeker. This is Space Engineers. It's very hard to describe in a short sentence, but it is a open world sandbox game where you build spaceships, space station, cars, even robotic animals. Apparently, anything that you want, pretty much. If you have any questions, I'm sure the chat will also help direct you. But I might be biased, but it's a pretty good game. It's pretty cool. I can say that because everything that you're seeing on the screen right now, pretty much, is what the community has created here. You know, these amazing ships and mechs and drop ships and everything. So, yeah, right. Let's come in here for the Q&A. I'll leave the server will be open. Well, like still, I'll just lock the camera like that so you guys can. Hold on, maybe I'll do it at the ground level so I can. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll put the camera like. Hold on, find a good direction. The other way. This. Okay. I'll put the camera like that, so then you can get some ships in the air and then some ground vehicles as well. There you go. There's the camera. Okay. Q&A. Q&A. No more playing, else I'll never answer questions. Okay. Question from John. Any more info on that hover engine thruster you did a vote on a few weeks ago? No, John. That was purely like for me, just wondering like what players really wanted. Like, do they want would they prefer, a hover engine or tank tracks? It was not official, but if it comes to the discussion about it, I'll definitely bring up what was said, you know, what we discussed about it. So nothing new on that. Oh yeah, any serious sounds similar? Serious consideration about either tank tracks, rails, or hover engines? Similar questions. So we haven't got anything planned. I'll say that. Okay, that clears the air there. But it's a whole new whole new selection of really cool, that can create really cool builds, right? Tank tracks would create awesome stuff. Hover engines would create really awesome stuff. So hover engines are viable, relatively easy. Tank tracks is a bigger question because, like, are they modular? Are they animated? Are they probably animated? So tank tracks for sure would be something that if we chose to do that, it would be a much bigger technical undertaking. Hover engines, they're pretty much thrusters with height limits kind of thing. So yeah. Greens also the plushie contest. So the contest, we had like a contest to submit ideas for what you would like us to make into plushies. Obviously we have the Space Engineers plushie, which we sold some months ago, but we want to do more of these. We want to do ideally some more of these in different colors, but we're also looking for other things in Space Engineers, like maybe you know, a blue ship or a grinder or just an armor block, or who knows. Like, we're looking for ideas from you guys, what you would like to see plushified from Space Engineers. So you can find a link for that. I don't know, I wish I had all these things to hand actually. I almost forgot about that contest, but I think the tweet, I think you can just reply to the tweet, right? Or was it sending an email? I can't remember. Green bean, you probably remember better. Any plans for upgraded blocks? Stuff like refineries for lag, so you use less of them. Plans to go... well, obviously we have some of the modules you can attach to refineries, but what would you want to see? Like, that taken to the next level? Like, more ways to upgrade refineries so you don't have to have as many or something. Because obviously we have a couple of attachments. Maybe it would be about having different attachments, like, or higher power attachments, or attachments that were larger maybe, but and also had, like, you know, you have the yield, you know, that increases the yield. Maybe you'd have one that would, like, advance yield or something like this. That would be even more, but it would be more expensive and be bigger. Maybe being able to have more levels to upgrading these production things. The question was what again? It was any plan? No plans for it though. No plans for it currently, I'd say. Again, when it comes to plans, the main thing, guys, AI. We are looking at the survival stuff as well and what we can do there, but the focus right now is this upcoming Grid AI update. There are some other things here and there, so that's the main thing, I'd say. Spaceship and faction plus. What would a faction plushie be? P-man. Drone plushies. Alien Spider's been relatively popular actually. Cyberhound, even though they're not in the game anymore. Plushify yourself. Oh god, that would be terrifying, I think. Maybe I should just... I have had requests to make a body pillow of me, but not many of them, and I didn't fulfill those requests. Anyway, Talia, how you doing? Welcome. Everyone who's joining us. More questions. All the questions. I'd love to see those questions. Will Xbox get G menu instead of radio menu? I would say no, because it's about... The G menu is very hard to navigate. I mean, I guess you'd open the G screen, then you'd be able to, like, tap, 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 and you'd be able to, like, navigate it with that. I mean, maybe that could be a thing, but it was always... The radio menu was always made to make it much more easy to select when using controller. Obviously, you can plug in a keyboard and mouse into Xbox and use it like the PC version. In case you guys didn't know that, like, I have an Xbox controller here. This works on both PC and Xbox. If you're using, like, what right now, so now I'm using the Xbox controller, so, and it immediately switches to using this radio menu here, so I can go across and I can check. Oh, hold on, not that one. I want to do the blocks here, so I can select the different things here, and it's quite cool because as soon as I start pressing the keyboard and mouse, it switches to the PC version, and that works. You know, on PC and Xbox, you can switch between the G screen or the radio menu, but depending on what controller you're using. But of course, I assume your question about the G screen is about adding it with Xbox controller support, right? SE Expanse collab when? That would be very nice. There's a couple of really cool well, there's a lot of really cool genres that would make a good collab. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? If we had like an update DLC themed in a certain wow, what the heck is that? Pterodactyl there. What the? Yeah, the game is kind of explaining itself a little bit, Offseeker, but I suggest, Offseeker, if you're new to the game, join our Discord and just watch some more videos to find out about it. We've got great community creators out there who are building and creating great video content, and they'll explain the game and showcase it, you know, even much better than I'm doing it probably. So, Planet plushies. Like a superior refinery, like still has modules, but otherwise faster and more costly. Maybe. I think like there's a lot of stuff that survival could do with Bram. And I know a lot of people aren't a massive fan of the current research, the tech tree. I think, oh, that jet's super nice. Look at that. Anyone seen the new Top Gun yet? Yeah, and I think that could be one of those things that could be fleshed out. But I still don't feel like it's a priority. Like I feel like if I was wanting to add things to survival, I think there's a lot of things I would add before I'd add more refineries and stuff. You see what I mean? Jelly, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Oh, I got to give you VIP, Jelly. Jelly in the Twitch chat now works at Keen Software House. I met they're at the meetup on Monday as well. I can't add you actually, Jelly. I got to do it on the other account. Sorry, I will do that though. Clang has no form. Can I get a Clang? What would a Clang plush even look like? The embodiment of Clang. More DLCs. Oh, and talking of DLCs, I have to do another reminder, guys, that we have the last chance sale going on for this month. July 7th, we will be increasing the prices of all the DLCs by $1 to $4.99 from $3.99, or your regional equivalent, right? So before that happens, on PC, you've had, starting last week, but you have nearly a whole month to basically buy the DLCs at a discounted price, because it's we have a 30% sale on. It's 30. It's basically still $3.99 for now, but then it's $3.99, $3.99, and then might take away 30%, and it's like $2.79. So currently $2.79 to buy on our website. I'll link that in the chat now. And for Xbox users, there'll be a sale on the DLC for 30% as well, but that'll be between the 21st of June to the 27th of June. So if you haven't got all the DLCs yet, or any of the DLCs yet, DLCs, then this could be a great kind of month to pick them up before that price increase there. So yeah, of course there'll still be sales in the future. You know, there'll still be sales that will bring it down, but the regular price will be increased. So just to give you guys a heads up about that. And that link I sent you, this is only available on our website, but the website it'll go through Zola, and the website will give you a Steam key. So it will be a Steam DLC, but just it's not on the Steam store, only on our website, and the Xbox will be on the Xbox website on the 21st. So that was also that. So yeah, I'm glad you think so, Retroneer. I'm glad you think so. Very good. My friend still asked about tank tracks. So another question about tank tracks. Again, not plans. We have had discussions, like even since I've, a number of times when I've been working there, and it's come up, but it's not something we're working on. I know it's something that a lot of team members would like to have. Again, it's just about priorities and time, and it would require a fair amount of work and testing to get to have something like that working. Look at this like showcase. I leave my camera like this, and I love that. I love the way that everyone's. I can just do this. I can just like lean back and be like, "Welcome to Space Engineers." This is amazing, guys. Oh, look at that. Is that a Nova tank down there? Man, that is beautiful. Okay, all right. I can't look at all the builds now in detail, but I want to see some of these in greater detail on another stream. And there's a freaking pterodactyl here. I'm thinking of that meme. What's it gone? One with the screaming pterodactyl. I forgot the meme about it. I didn't know about it until recently, and I kind of wish I hadn't found out about it. But I see pterodactyls now, and that's all I can think in my head, you know. So yeah, this is pretty wild here. Anyway, some more questions here for tonight. Can the air in the background turn to Space Engineer's menu background? Oh, you mean like just like with a load of ships in the background? You want like more main menu videos? Screenshot it. Okay, hold on. It's just this. If this green ship moves back a bit, or some back, yeah, I think back a bit, then I can get nearly everything in the shot here. That would be great, and then we'll go for it. You know, it's nearly perfect, but yeah, if you go back a bit, there you go. I missed it. It was kind of maybe it's okay. We can do it like this, I think. I just noticed the mech down there with two look at this mech. This mech with two flamethrowers. Glory to Clang and all that. Amazing stuff, Eternal. Your name is relatively new to me, I think, on the mech scene. Like, I know a lot of mech builders, but I have been very impressed by your mech build today, and that's pretty cool. And I am already looking forward to seeing what kind of mechs you build next. Increasing speed limit, again, sounds would love to do that. It is, and it can be done with mods, and it's actually not so bad, but it's, again, the reason it is in there now is still to just try and keep performances. And the performance and bugs is like manageable as possible. I know there can be bugs at these speeds and there can be no bugs later on, but it's again, in theory, it'd be relatively easy. I think it would just be for our guys testing. It's just like, it still increases the chance of weird things happening after the speeds that regular things are tested at, right? If you think about it, like the whole game has been, or most of the game has been tested in this 103, 110 meters per second. And if you increase it to like 200, you kind of want to look at everything again, because some things that you might not expect might start having problems at those higher speeds. Probably not, maybe not, because, you know, people use these increased speed limits on their servers, but again, it's like a more risky change to the game, if you understand. So okay, let's fly, guys. I'll just move the camera back and you follow me here. Okay? Try to do this. Could survival kits process iron ore as well, given how commonly vital it is during the early game? Oh, I see what you mean, Wild Western. So as well as just stone, if they could also do all the planes are going. It's kind of hard to stick in. It's probably better if I was in a plane too. You could follow me, but still. If you like building games, Offseeker, you like sandbox games, and you like sci-fi and spaceships, then this is I'm sure a game you'll enjoy. A worthy sacrifice, yeah. Can we get sci-fi hydrogen thrusters? Ooh, well, what have we got now? It's a good point, because we do have new hydrogen thrusters, don't we? That were added. What do we have? I forget, actually. No, I've forgotten. Yeah, we have the industrial ones, but I know what you mean, like having some more sci-fi ones that would have the power of look at that thing. I can't track it here, but this pterodactyl. But would have the power of hydrogen, right? So yeah, in theory, I know the artists love making new thrusters. It's one of those blocks that's very satisfying to work on. They were very happy with the last ones here. Wow, the formation's kind of the flying together is kind of going okay. Look at that, beautiful. I think this ship has to kind of point up a little bit to stay afloat. Yes, more futuristic engines, says Bipolar there. How you doing, Disco Pistons? Welcome. Creepy but badass, yeah. It's very, very interesting here. Next time we do a showcase, could we add the Wings mod? That's a good idea, Alice. Wings mod always adds a whole load of new builds. It's pretty cool, Late Society. Pretty cool. Any more alarms or emergency equipment like fire suppressors or anything like that? Ooh. For like putting out fires and well, we don't have fire, do we, as such? We have like damaged blocks, but no plans for that, Rafali. But again, if we were to look at survival, you know, who knows what kind of new mechanics would come if we were looking at survival again? Because obviously there's food as one of them, but survival as a game mode, especially, could have all kinds of new stuff. Sorry, yeah, I need some. I'm trying to get the disc. All right, let me type it for you off Seeker here. Discord.gg/KeenSWH. Right. There's our Discord for anyone who wants to know who's not a part of that. It's a great place to make friends and find new information and get into modding and everything. There's pretty much, you should find your answer there. If not your answer there, you should find a direction telling you where you can find your answer. So look at this. I got this really cool ship, and then you got a pterodactyl in the background and little fighters. It's quite something here. Okay, guys. And on that note, I will have to wrap it up tonight because I am starving. It's nearly 11 o'clock here, and I haven't eaten my dinner yet. So I'm gonna have to go. And so yeah, summary. Last chance sale on our website. Do check that out if you want to get the game at a discounted... get the DLCs at a discounted price. Sale will be starting on Xbox on the 21st. If you want to join the build contest the spontaneous build contest that we're doing, you can check out the 2 blueprints for the fighter battlecruiser carrier thing, and the accompanying fighter here that we posted on Mod.io and the Steam Workshop. So you can check that there. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun tonight. I'm sorry if the ship contest. I think I spent quite a long on that today, rather than more showcase, but I needed to explain everything. As you guys could probably have noticed that ship means a lot to me. So yeah, really wanted to tell the vision, the nostalgia out there. And final link. There's a lot of link spam right now. The final link it's looking less likely now because of the time, but I should hopefully be streaming some more Space Engineers on my channel on Twitch in a little bit after I've eaten, but we'll see, because by the time it will be pretty late now. So if I don't, feel free to, I'd appreciate a check out and a follow on Twitch, on my Twitch channel anyway, because I'm always streaming multiple times a week, and a fair amount of SE as well. So please feel free to join the fun there, and maybe today. So. And I saw more questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. There's always too many questions that I can possibly answer in one stream. But questions are always welcome. And we'll be doing the next Keen stream. Probably, wait. Yeah, it's the skybox moving, right? That's really trippy. I thought the next Keen stream, I'm hoping on next Tuesday as well. Like maybe there's gonna be a couple more coming up rather than once a week. We're trying to make the most of this month. Great. And of course, the final thing to do is to do some shout outs. Who do we have in the chat tonight? Who's out there in the worlds, in the world of Twitch and the worlds of YouTube? I can't leave without those goodbyes, John. I see John Dawson, S-King, Chicken Fry Ramen, Andrew, Jim, Lieps, Western Gamer, thank you once again for the awesome world, and to Climb, as always, for the great server admining. Mad Dog, Alexander, Cross, Argent, Fire Defender Valley, Alice, Valempty, Green Bean, Kidna, Darkstar, Gilebi, Ghost in a Shell, Bipolar, and Isaac, Nolze, Alexandra on Twitch. I see Lord Clang himself. Derpius Turtle, Dunhiker, Marissimo, Laliak, Samo, Jelly, Bubbly Bill, Hara Mercenary, Wild Western Australian, Wolfie 030138, Blazing Dust, Society, Psycho Wolf, WSC, Offseeker, Adarinen, Saver, Kidna, Kiwi, Pablo, Nelson, John, Hay, Lieps, so many people. But great to see everyone. And it's also reminded me again that, yeah, had a really good time as well on Monday and Tuesday with those guys. I'm really hoping that we will organize a meetup in Prague in September. We'll try just a casual one. It looks like when I asked the chat earlier, we could really get like maybe over 30 people just hanging out in Prague, which would be really cool. So I'm looking forward to doing something like that later in the summer or early autumn. So, all right. Until what next one, guys? That's all for now. If in doubt, Jump Drive out.